Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. And the Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Rice's offense will get first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard work.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He might want another play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
That coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So the Sam Houston Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing.
Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. That's reeled in. It's Coffee. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. All wideouts, no backs. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to 2. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. That's the end of the period, and Rice is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Bearcats are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. The Bearcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Wants to adjust the pattern. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Clock ticks down, under 4 minutes to go in the half.
And first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Owls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Owls will have it 1st and 10.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. And the QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Rice will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Working the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Give to Brown. Oh, better look out. Looking for room at the 40. Turning it on. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Back to throw, it's McMillan. Going deep. Soft spot in the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll trim the deficit to 15. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity.
It's a running room. The 30, the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Quick strike touchdown, comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused a missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Back to pass on second down. Firing to the right, complete.
Second down pass. Complete to the wideout. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Looking left. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. It's on target and complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's second and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now on the option. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again from the 2. Gets the back moving. The quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Here's the pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Bearcats! A great catch and run for 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Wide receiver going in motion. Try to barge their way in. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Bearcats! The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
To the air, it's McMillan. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got enough for the first. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Owls! He got a step and just dusted the field. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house and create big plays. Showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
Sam Houston, 25.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The corners are walked up tight. Here's the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He wants to change this route. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Rice! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. They learn a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Good timing on the quick out. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Timeout, Rice.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
It's a turnover on downs.
The give to the back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Rice rushes to the line.
Good enough for a 1st down.
To the ground. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.